Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective, timeless singles love reading. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what is coming towards you, what's next in love, what is happening, anything that's about to happen. I do have some charms and initials, so I'll be using those as well. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. So grateful. Please remember to hit that like button before we start. I appreciate that. And I will put the links to my other two channels in the description below. So please check out my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel if you haven't taken a ride over there yet for additional readings. Let's see what we have for our singles today. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what they want you to know. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. New love. I have a bone bouquet. the number 19. Okay, so a bouquet of love, a bouquet of flowers, wedding flowers. Okay, so let's start with that. I have candy witch, candy corn. Who likes candy corns? I'm going to say sweet. You know, there's a sense of sweet as candy. There's a sense of you're the sweetest thing. So maybe that's something number 2. You know, just the sense of you're the sweet. Sometimes people feel that way about people, you know, like you're the sweetest person I've ever met, you know, and maybe that's what starts it all. You know, it's just the sense of you're sweet, you're kind, you're caring, you have a kind soul. I love how you talk. You know, everything you say is kind of sweet. So I like the candy witch, candy corn. Oh, I like candy corn. I have a moon mistress, the number 43. A little bit of a mystery coming into me there with you could be a mystery to them. You could be something that I want to see you in daylight. I see you by the light of the moon, but I want to see you in daylight to be sure. So I want to kind of see you bright and sunny and clearly. So it's a little bit of maybe I meet you at nighttime and I don't know, maybe we have a couple of drinks in us. You know, maybe there's lots of music. There's lots of people around us. You know, it's the atmosphere, it's the environment, it's the drinks. And you're kind of like, I really like what is going on here, but I really need to see this when I'm sober and see this more clearly. So it could be we meet, you know, just kind of out. And so I want to see it more in daylight is how I feel. And I have he cates butterflies, the number 16. First of all, I like the key. I love the keys. And then the butterflies of life is about to change. So something is going on around that. So let's start with that. We want that change spirit because we're waiting. We're waiting for this love. We're waiting for somebody to, you know, for our energy to shift on some level and, you know, and bring in this love that we've been waiting for. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us today? I have a 4 swords. I have a 5 of cups. I have a death card. And I have an 8 of cups. So this is definitely a story of putting something to an end. Someone disappointing us, taking a break, walking away, starting again, Spirit just said. And many of you have been through this already, and we probably don't have to rehash it. just a reminder of how far you've come, is how I want to say it. Is I don't care what you went through. Everybody's got different levels of pain, but it's pain nonetheless. And you are on the other side. They're sharing, and there's good news. There's good things yet to come. So they're trying to guide you, is what they're saying now. And they're helping you to be honest with yourself, to see things clearly, to understand yourself, to know what you want, to be available to others, because you are on the other side, and the other side is growth and potential and opportunity and joy and love. So whatever this cycle was, it's over. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a 2 of Wands. And I have a Magician. You definitely have somebody coming in. It's the 7 of Pentacles came into me as I've been rebuilding my life, and I'm in a great place. Probably. What's the bottom of my deck? I have a 9 of Swords. You know, letting go of maybe some worries and fears. Maybe I've been working on my trust issues. I've been working on abandonment issues. I've been loving myself more, Spirit saying. The Knight of Cups is coming into me very strongly. That this is the love that you've been waiting for. This is the person who sees you in their life almost from the beginning. So I can see myself with someone like you. I can see myself being happy with you. They're falling for you, Spirit's saying. So it's a little bit of you captured my heart, you know, like immediately. And I'm definitely falling for you. And it's interesting because they're showing me that the Magician as they don't usually fall for people. They're usually the ones that can seduce. They're usually the ones, they're not a player, but it's that I can attract a lot of different people. A lot of people usually fall for me, but I don't fall for them. So the fact that they're falling for you is surprising them. Because it's usually the opposite, and they get disappointed because somebody falls for them. They feel bad because they're not as into that person as the person is into them. They feel like they're being chased, and they don't like to be chased. They want to be the person that chases. They want to catch somebody. So this person probably is very good looking, is a good catch, something along those lines. But what's surprising them the most is that for the first time, instead of somebody being totally into them, they're into you. So that is the difference. People fall in love with somebody that it's different than anything they've had before. And they are realizing that there's something else going on here, Spirit saying that I really want to capture this person. I want this person to love me as much as I'm starting to feel the feelings for them. So you've surprised them with their own feelings is how it's coming in. I have a rule breaker. Doesn't apply to the rules. I don't know about that, but the Magician did come into me as I'm usually the one that people chase after. Okay. And I'm not saying that from an ego point of view, like they're totally, loving themselves and look at me. People are attracted to them. And there's probably a lot of people that try to catch them and seduce them. And they're not interested. They just kind of have this attitude of those rules don't apply to me. I'm not interested. So You could put them in the category of a player, possibly. I don't think that's their intention. I think people just are naturally attracted to them. But I feel like they just don't have it's like they don't reciprocate the feelings. The feelings just aren't there. You can't make yourself love somebody. So people are falling in love with them and they're not falling in love back. And you're the first one that they actually have feelings for. So that to them is a big deal. A forever after, a lasting love. Can we keep this romance alive? And are you somebody that could be my life partner? So that's what they're asking themselves now, because you're the first person that they've even considered that with. They could be like this perpetual bachelor, bachelorette. Like, I've been single my whole life. I didn't ever think I'd find somebody that I really thought was the only one. I have laughter, playful, lightheartedness, looking on the bright side, great sense of humor. Maybe that captures your attention. I have a nice guy, respectable, stable, gentleman, fair. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of guy that a lot of people would want to date. Just those characteristics. That's the kind of person that a lot of people would say, I can take you home to my mother and be proud. So it's a feeling of I'm not embarrassed by you. I'm happy that you're with me. Let's get some initials. Maybe some of you have somebody in mind. You're trying to do a confirmation today. You can do that. But these could be some first initials, last initials. Let's see a little bit of a close-up. Okay, so I have my dice today. So let's get a handful of these guys. Okay, and let's organize them. I have the letter B, K, E, H, H, G. I have a U. I have another G. I have an X. The letter Q, L. I have an I. I have a B. And I have the letter V. So some of you could be connecting first initials, last initials, or these could be a name of somebody that's coming or initials that are coming. So we'll just take those as a handful of clues. All right, let's see what else they want us to know. So, you're the first person that they're interested in. I kind of like that. You know, it's you set yourself apart, or there's something about you that they fell in love with. But obviously you stand out. I have a male, fair, possibly fair, lighter. I have dating. I want to date you. I want a little bit of a wine and dine you. I feel like this person wants to, there's a feeling of me that I'm sure this person's done a lot of dating, but it's more of I want to, you know, like I was practicing for you. I was practicing with all those other people so that when I met you, I could do it right, you know? So they probably know how to have a nice first date, treat you right, book a reservation, meet you there, open doors. You know, I just feel like they know how to have a date, and they're not going to mess it up. They're trying to impress you, Spirit's saying. I have passion. There's definitely chemistry between the two of you. So I would take that. I'm very attracted to you. I have beauty queen. You're beautiful. You're adored. Putting you on a stage, putting you on a pedestal. You could be the most beautiful person that they've ever dated, or they've never been this attracted to somebody. I have a family energy. I want to have a family. We can have a family together. So that could be something that they want. At the bottom of the deck, I have a gift. I have a gift that I'll bring you. I'm a gift giver. I have a surprise for you. Spirit has a surprise for you. It was almost a feeling of wait until you see. Wait until you see what Spirit has for you. How fun. I have another dating card. Okay, so multiple dates. An extra dating card in this deck. Multiple dates. Many dates. It's not going to be just one. So this person is going to want to see you again. And that's usually the case when they're really, really interested in you. They take you out or you go out and then they immediately turn around and say, when can I see you again? When, you know, I want to see you again. So they don't just kind of delay it and say, oh, I'll give you a call. We'll get together soon. No, that's somebody you'll never hear from again. This is somebody who says, what's your schedule like? Are you available nights, weekends, you know, what's best? They're already lining up the next time they can see you. I have a twin flame reunion. Prepare for a powerful reunion with your twin. This sacred encounter ignites intense spiritual growth and a profound understanding of unconditional love. So for some of you, it could be a recognition of a soul contract, and maybe he's or she is recognizing it first. I've never felt this way before. A soulmate connection, a profound and timeless bond links you to your soulmate. This connection transcends lifetimes, bringing a sense of familiarity, tongue twister, comfort, and deep unconditional love. There you go. So twin flame or soulmate, I feel the connection. I feel the spiritual connection. And it's a sacred love. Your love is a sacred bond that transcends the physical. Honor the connection by nurturing it with love, respect, commitment, creating a spiritual and emotional reunion. I want more. I mean, it's good that we're attracted to each other and that there's passion and that we're having these beautiful kind of take me out on dates. But I want more. I want to feel like I'm sharing my life with the right person. I want to feel like I've just met the person that's going to be my best friend, the person I can rely on, the person I can build a life around and trust. So I want more is how I feel. And I feel like both of you want more. I don't feel like it's one-sided. I feel like both of you are looking for more at this stage in your life. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 10 of Cups. You're going to be so happy together. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Sun. It's a new beginning. It's not your past. And I have a World. You are ready to start this incredible new journey. I mean, it's almost as if the moment that I met you, like the spark within you, the power within you, it could be your personality, it could be your strength, it could be your aura, it could be your intuition, whatever. But there's something about you that shines and stands out. And I feel like I could definitely be happy with you. I could see us happy together. And I don't feel like you see that with everybody, at least not in the beginning. But I do feel like in a very short period of time, both of you kind of realize that this is it. You're ready to start a whole new chapter, whole new cycle. You have forgotten the past. Spirit just said the past isn't on the table anymore for either one of you. You're only excited about moving ahead. You're excited about this whole journey from the first time you meet to the first few dates to we're going to be heading into the holidays. And I feel like that's things that we talk about. Like this could be our first Thanksgiving. This could be our first Christmas. What do you do for Christmas? What do you like to do? They're saying we'll travel together. Maybe we will travel to each other's families, meet some family, take some time over the holiday to get to know both sides of the family, something like that. But I feel like we both are filled with plans. We're filled with dreams. And we just are talking out loud about just how much we have ahead of us and how exciting it can be. So all of it feels amazing. It just is, it just feels wonderful. You know, Spirit's saying it's your turn. I'm going to get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I'm going to do that. Let's see, get some clues with the charms, but it's a beautiful new beginning. That's what we need to, if this isn't here yet, that's okay. Use any of my readings to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy of. And at the end, we take the reading, we put it out into the universe, we claim it, it's ours, we ask for it, we bring it to us. So that's how at least I work as a spiritual guide for you. So let's see, this is a beautiful little leaf dish. see, little theme going on here for the fall, as always. Okay, let's see. Whoa, I'm dropping. All right, I'm just going to get a pinch. These are little ones, so I'm just going to get a pinch of them and see which ones I pick up. Okay, let me get this little guy. All right. Let's see what I'm feeling. Okay, so I do have an Eiffel Tower. So Paris, I want to travel. I mean, it just feels like we talk about travel. We talk about where do we want to go? If we could go away for a long weekend, where would we go? Let's go to Rome. Let's go to Paris. I've got perfume. If I go to Paris, I'm buying like real perfume. I'm buying like the real stuff. So that feels good. Here's a glass of wine. Now, I know some of you don't drink, so just take it with a grain of salt. It could be whatever you want to order, but it is a sense of dating. I'm taking you out, and I'm not taking you out just once. I'm taking you out over and over again. I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I want to look at you. I do feel like this person likes to go out. I feel that either they like to go out, definitely on the weekend, but I even feel like they like to go out after work. They have a busy day. They have a long day. They don't want to go home and cook. So they're more of a, let's go grab something. Let's have a drink. Let's grab something. So I do feel like they live a lifestyle of going out probably more than most because of work or because of their hours, or that's their way to relax. They like to be waited on. They like to order food out. So it could just be their lifestyle. I have a Daisy. I have a cat named Daisy, but part of me feels like it is a name. It could be a name in the family. It could be another pet name. It could be, it was a little bit of a smell the daisy, smell the roses, like stop and smell the roses, something like that, something simple. What is this little guy? I have a rocking horse. So for those of you that would love to have a family, it could be Spirit's way of saying, you know, we have some children's toys coming in. We have, you know, rocking horses and cribs and all kinds of fun stuff. What is this guy? This is a lobster claw. So I'm going to put that with the dining out. I like seafood. Okay, maybe I like seafood. Maybe that's my favorite. I like shrimp and oysters and crabs, and I just love seafood. Maybe I live somewhere where there's great seafood all the time. It's always fresh. So that could be something that's just a clue. I have a mermaid. I have two mermaids, and I don't know. I'm just going to say we're a match more than anything. You know, they're mermaids, but they're different colors. One's gold, one's green, but it just feels like we are equal. We're very similar. It could be similar backgrounds, similar sexes. It could be similar religions, but we have a lot in common. We have more in common. We're both mermaids. So we have more in common than we do differences. So that's how that feels. I have lots of moons, and I'm going to put all these moons together. I have three moons, stars. They all have little stars. I'm just going to say the universe brought us together, you know, just this incredible sense of this is what I wish for. The universe has brought us together. I couldn't be happier. I'm in love with you. You know, I'm not going to deny it. This is a fairy tale. I have a little Cinderella's, a miniature, so cute. I have a miniature Cinderella's pumpkin. Look at that. Can you see that? That's so cute. It's like a little baby one. So I have that. Is this a castle? Hold on. This is a sand castle. So I'm going to put that together. So I have this kind of fairy tale energy around this. I'm being wined and dined. I've got somebody who's falling in love with me who doesn't normally fall in love with somebody, so I can tell the difference. They're saying head over heels in love with you. Just this gorgeous, I mean, I don't know whether they're male or female. It doesn't matter. But it was the sense of a gentleman. Okay, it was a sense of a lady, a gentleman, that there's a sense of grace. There's a sense of respect, a little bit old school in that way, where I treat a person the right way. I treat them the way, I'm not taking you out to dinner so that I took you out twice and this is the third date, so you have to sleep with me. It's I'm taking you out to dinner because I love your company. I love being with you. I love how gorgeous you are across the table from me. I like to eat good food. You like to eat good food too. You enjoy a good glass of wine or a nice drink. Maybe we drink the same thing. We enjoy that. So there's sense of elegance, I guess I want to say, something like that. And I have a key to your heart. Okay. And I have a leaf, and I just feel like the fall energy around this little leaf. So I'm just going to use that as, you know, what's happening now with that fall leaf. So those are my charms. They were nice. I like those. And let's get some final messages, final thoughts. Spirit, what is it that you want me to know about this connection? Any feelings? What are these guys? Let me go over here. Let me see. How about these guys? Spirit, what are the feelings around this connection? Where will we be? What will it feel like in the future? Loving messages this person might say to us. I care for you deeply. I just need time. So I feel like that's more you than them. I feel like they, not that they're pushing you, but I feel like they make up their mind very quickly. And you may say, I really am falling for you too, but let's give this time. You might be the one that kind of has to slow it down. That's okay. My body says, yeah. My heart's saying, heck yeah. I want to support your goals and dreams. A little bit of, I want to be your hero. There's a sense of, not that you need a hero, but there's a sense of, I want to be your hero. I want to be the person that you run to when you need help. I want to be the person that helps you put out the fires if you need to put out the fires. I want to be the person that catches you if you're going to fall. So there is a sense of this person's, it could be their pride, it could be their ego, but I don't know. It's very important to them that you, and that's a very divine masculine energy, that they want the divine feminine to want to rely on them, that they're there for them. If they feel wanted would be a better way for me to say it. When they feel wanted, and then somebody's grateful for them being there or doing something for them. That's like divine masculines. That's what they live for. I want to feel wanted. I want to feel like your hero. And then I want you to feel gratitude for me. And that makes them happy. You do those things, they're happy, happily ever after. There's no one I trust with my heart but you. I'm willing to give my heart. It's so good with you. I never want it to leave. It doesn't have to leave. What if it just keeps getting better? I love waking up next to you. I love holding you in my arms. I love making love to you in the morning, noon and night, Spirit just said. So this person probably can't get enough of you. Our time feels limited. I want to hold this moment forever. So we could have busy careers, busy schedules. The nights go by fast. You know, what starts out as we have the whole weekend together, in a blip of an eye, we're right back at work on Monday. So our time together is precious and we value it because we want to be together. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you for your kind words and comments always. I appreciate them. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website, KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels here. I have a pick a card channel and I have a twin flame channel. And I will put the links in the description below so you can find those and those readings. I hope you enjoyed your singles reading today, and we'll see you all again real soon.